Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm not your Nate. And today's video is gonna be a girl talk / cooking video. I'm gonna be making these tortilla like beef things. I don't really know how to describe it or like what to exactly call it, so y'all gonna see like in the process when we make it. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that post notification bell if y'all haven't. So I had posted the question thing on my story, and I got a couple responses. So like in the process of me cooking, I'm going to be answering these questions as I go along and showing y'all the process. So I hope I answer y'all questions correctly. If I do not answer them right, then please excuse me. I'm sorry I didn't answer it right, but hopefully I kind of did make a point that you understand or whatever. But anyways, we finna go ahead and get into it. So I had went ahead and I got everything right here, and then I already got the pan I'm gonna be using, and then I got this little board over here, so like that way whenever I get ready to go ahead and put everything together, I can just use that because I don't have a cutting board. But anyways, right now what I'm finna do, I'm finna go ahead and take the meat, put it into the pan, cut the stove on. Well, first I'm gonna let the stove heat up first, and then put the meat into the pan. Basically go ahead and start the cooking the meat process. Oh yeah, and by the way, I went ahead and washed my hands after I finished prepping, so just so y'all don't think I'm nasty. Yeah, I went ahead and did that.
I can't ignore it, I cannot ignore it, yeah. Mississauga things are so pretty round this time of the year. I can't ignore it, I can only assure it. I've been to New York and I've been to Houston, and nothing's better than you, girl. Came to conclusion, yeah. 22 and you've been through things that you never should have ever been through. I know you're 22 and you've seen something that you never should have been exposed to. Yeah, who I got protect you when you feel you are in danger. You know what I know, no new man, you know I'm not stranger. You want to know what you're comfortable. You want to believe it, you're comfortable. I know, no, I know, I can't let you go. I know.
Okay, so I'm about to go ahead and start adding these seasonings in here. Go ahead and start off with the all-purpose seasoning. Yeah, I made this before, but it was like a little different, I guess. I don't know if you could say that. But I'm about to go ahead and start answering these questions while I let this meat cook or whatever, so I can do like both at the same time. By the way, I don't even have this plan on, and if I sound like I'm congested, I am. My allergies are acting up, so please just try to excuse that. But anyways, so let's go ahead and get into these questions. So the first question is, I need some motivation. I don't know if I should lock in. I'm scared. If you're scared to lock in, then just look at like what the outcome would be if you did lock in. Like, do you see yourself with that person in the future? Do you feel like that person is like trustworthy? Do you feel like that's somebody that you really want to talk to? Like, you got to think about stuff like that. Like, if you really like that person, and you feel like they wouldn't hurt you, and you feel like you can trust them with your heart and everything, then don't be scared. Just go for it, because at the end of the day, being scared and holding back from like something that you want ain't gonna get you nowhere. Because at the end of the day, you ain't gonna get nothing that you want in life unless you try to go for it. So if you feel like you really want that person, then I would say don't be scared. Actually try to give it a try with that person. Okay, next question. What are your dreams for 2024? For one, I want to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know if that might be possible, but I'm gonna have the confidence and hope I can. Hopefully, at the end of the day, you need to have confidence of what you want, and you gotta, you know, strive for it until you reach it. Another goal that I have is editing and, you know, be able to post more, have more ideas out, and just be more consistent in everything. Also, I want to be able to make sure that I pass my grade. I want to be able to make the basketball team, you know, because basketball season starts in November, so I'm hoping that I can make the basketball team for this year or next year, if you want to say. So yeah, that's another goal. Let's see what else. Get closer to God. That's my main goal right there. I'm working on that. So that's another goal that I have, is to get closer to Him. Okay, how have you been mentally? I've been fine. You know, I'm getting better. I'm, you know, trying to work on myself, get myself back on track when it comes to my grades and everything. So really, I would say I'm doing actually a lot better than I was, like, you know, a couple months ago. Okay, this next one says, what should I do if a guy doesn't want me but still flirts? I would say that's really just manipulation. They're just trying to keep you around to have some type of entertainment. Don't encourage into doing that. Don't encourage yourself into doing that. You know, just because you feel like that person is, like, you know, actually trying to, you know, be there and love you and everything. But whenever it comes to the point where, you know, you're trying to figure out if they want you and it's like they giving you signs that they don't, then, you know, just go with what your mind is telling you and, you know, just move on from that person. Alright, so my next question is, what soap do you recommend? I'm going to say Dove. It's the most popular soap that everybody uses. Besides that other soap that I don't know what it's called, but I think it starts with, I think it's like Salve or something. I don't know how to exactly pronounce it, but I know a lot of people use that one too. But the one that I would say is Dove. It works good for me. It hasn't, you know, harmed me at all. I've been using it for like years, ever since I was, like, you know, little. So I would say use Dove. Alright, y'all, so I was supposed to be at this end, but the meat is almost done, so I'm about to go ahead and add in this taco seasoning. And my next question is, what made you do YouTube? I wanted to really try to boost my confidence. I think I said this when I did my Q&A video. Yeah, I wanted to try to, like, get my confidence up because I had really low confidence. And I felt like with me trying to do YouTube, at the end of the day, if I'm just sitting here, you know, making videos back to back, and I'm just, like, you know, constantly looking at myself, it's just gonna be like, you know what, I'm used to it now. Like, everybody don't see my face and everything. There's no point of having low self-esteem or feeling bad about yourself. Okay, so the meat is done. I just got to join the fat and the oil out of it real quick. So before I do that, my next question, how can I heal myself? I would say you can pray to God. Try to find something that's going to, like, keep you distracted from whatever it is that you're trying to, like, heal on from. Because at the end of the day, if you have something that's keeping you busy, you're not going to have enough of time to think about, you know, whatever it was that was bothering you. Try to think of a positive outcome, because at the end of the day, God made things happen for a reason. And at the end of the day, whenever it's a bad situation, there's always a good outcome to after, you know, He gets done with His process. Okay, so I'm about to go ahead and drain this fat out of here and pour this, like, you know, into this bowl.
Around this time of year, I can't ignore it. I cannot ignore it. Yeah. Mrs. I got things are so pretty around this time of year. I can't ignore it. I can only assure it.
Oh my God, Chloe.
I be in a loop, she be in a group. Brody want a friend, don't alley loop. Turns out I'm the nothing, but I'm living proof.
Okay, y'all, so I got the meat sitting over there for right now. I'm letting it, you know, cool down a little bit. So while it does that, I'm finna go ahead and wash these dishes real quick. And then we're gonna move on to our next questions and, you know, go ahead and move on to the next step in the process of me making the food and stuff. As y'all can see, I just finished washing dishes, and now I'm about to go ahead, you know, start making the, I guess you can call it like a tortilla beef wrap or whatever. I guess, I don't know. There's not really a name on it. But while I go ahead and, you know, prep this stuff and get this stuff ready, I'm about to go ahead and answer some more questions. Because I want to try to get all of my questions answered in this video as long as doing the cooking. Okay, so my next question was, how do you keep yourself from smelling on your monthly? Really, it's not hard. But one thing you can do for sure is make sure that, you know, you change your pad out constantly. I'll probably say change it out like every 3 hours. Or, you know, so however so long you can. If you're at school, change it out every often or every chance that you get that you know, can go to the bathroom. Also, make sure that you're washing yourself good when you're on your monthly. You know, you probably want to, I'll say, wash twice whenever you're on your monthly just to make sure that you know, getting all, you know, the excess blood off of you and stuff. All right, so let me go ahead, before this meat get cold, start putting this onto this wrap so we can go ahead and, you know, move on.
How can I lose when we the who's still running around with more? Get ready, pack to go, yeah. People probably think I show up. I ain't even keep it yet. Running up a silly chick, staying off the internet. Should've stayed with Billy Allen, turning it and giving time. Personal problems, pillow talking, cause I got rich without them. Only thing they should be saying is, baby, keep it silent. We ain't even deep as you used to be, this shit slick divided. Right, got no hustle or nothing, so he gon' stick divided. I be knowing the rundown, I'm down, and so I can't speak about it. She don't want the things, and she love me, I bring the freak about it. Can't play with me, you know I come true. I'm in a different league, I'm tired of showing I can get done. What you gon' do for me? 40,000 miles up in the air, only time I get some Z's. Full cook press, put on their neck, and I can't let them breathe. Blood, sweat, and tears come with this check, it ain't nowhere near easy. Had to fall back, you know I let go, we only speaking briefly. Hope I'm not too much to handle. City nigga from Atlanta, I spend my last check on ammo. This is not a regular Lambo. $100,000 kit, could've put down on another Lambo. Don't be in the mix, I built this shit forever, ever say so. This shit gon' get serious about my money, this ain't no fucking play-doh. Wrote it down for double homicide, I try to tell him lay low. See, don't like the drive, but he spin good, I'm on the way to Clayco. AK-47s in the spots before they made the Draco. I'm just tryna ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling bills. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here grinding still. I need equity to sign a deal. I'm just tryna ball and live. 100 mil, I'm calling bills. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here grinding still. I need equity to sign a deal. Over buying cars, I snatched the barbers just for motivation. Shoot out at the spot today, tomorrow we at a new location. For y'all know the guys, I hope y'all beat the case and get probation. Stashed at my mama house, 400 bands in the ventilation. Now look how I'm living, I bought a house for the money to stay at. Right when niggas think that I got soft, I'ma pull up and spray it. Living like a dumb, I smoke a blunt in the back, you done made that. Put up like your mama with this switch, why the fuck would you say that? You can do it first, I'ma do it worse, gotta double the payback. Never take it personal, show no mercy.
Hey y'all, so this is how it's looking so far. I still got to put it into the pan and fry. I know right now it looks kind of a mess and it wasn't adding up or making sense, but just trust the process. We finna be on the last part and I still have a lot of more questions to go. So while I go ahead and prep for, you know, this next part, I'm finna go ahead and answer these questions. Okay, so for this next question, it says, how do you gain confidence? One way you can gain confidence is just make sure that every day you're telling yourself that you're pretty, you're beautiful, handsome, or whatever you want to call yourself. Another way you can gain confidence is keep yourself, you know, looking good every day. Make sure that, you know, no matter if you're not going nowhere, still, you know, get up, make yourself look good, and then you won't even feel like you're ugly, you know, if that's what type of confidence you're talking about. So yeah, those are 2 ways you can have confidence. Okay, y'all, so for this next question, it says, how can I motivate myself to get up? If you're talking about, like, you know, get up in the morning, then, you know, just set you an alarm, or I don't really know how to answer that. You probably can, you know, just set you an alarm or create you like a routine so that way you can get yourself to get up in the morning. That's another way. I mean, I really don't know how to answer that question, but I'll probably say a routine is probably the best way that you can, you know, motivate yourself to get up. All right, y'all, so I just finished drying out this pan. I'm about to go ahead and add the oil to it, cut on the stove, and then once it heats up, I'm gonna go ahead and add the tortilla in there, let this fry, and we're gonna see how it looks at the end, because I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I do hope it turn out good and y'all like it, hopefully. How do I know if someone is a bad friend? If they're being unsupportive, if they're acting jealous every time you do something, they try to be two-faced whenever they get around other people. How else can I say this? You know, they're always making you feel bad about yourself. Those are like the type of people that you want to stay away from. Because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're having somebody in your life that's going to motivate you to keep going, you know, and keep going and to help you know want to do whatever you're doing in life. You want to keep people around you like that. If they're sitting here, you know, making you feel bad or making you feel dumb about something, or you know, picking on you whenever they get around like a boy or certain friends, you don't want nobody around you like that. You want to keep somebody that's gonna have the same energy with you, without you, or you know, with other people around. It doesn't matter. So this one says, how do I tell someone I lost feelings? Just be straight up and tell them that you lost feelings and why you lost feelings, because you don't want to leave them confused. And also, it's like, you know, you don't want to just ghost somebody while, especially if they really want to talk to you, you don't want to, you know, just leave them confused on why you left them if they really care about you. Okay, so my next question is, how can I keep my grades up? Just make sure that you stay focused in school. Make sure that you stay around the right group of people. Don't be around nobody that's going to make you, you know, want to be unfocused or make you feel lazy, or, you know, just be a negative person around you. You know, you don't want nothing like that around you. If you hanging with people and they're keeping you distracted in class, make sure that you stay away from them. Another way you can keep your grades up is, you know, do things for extra credit. Make sure that you're keeping things turned in at the right time. Also, make sure that, you know, while you're doing your work, that you're checking behind yourself, making sure that it's right. And it's okay to make mistakes. You know, at the end of the day, you're not going to always get that perfect 100 that you're looking for. But, you know, I always try to sit here and think about, okay, I want 100 or 90 or 80. So try to make sure that you do your best that you can on your work. Okay, y'all, so I'm doing pretty good with the questions. I got like 8 more. Okay, so this next question says, how can I get better at basketball? Watch NBA, women NBA. That's one way. You know, learn drills from them. Learn, you know, how they, you know, do with their jump shots and everything. Another way, anytime or any chance that you get, go to the court, get some shots in, work on, you know, different drills and everything. Also, another way is like, you know, just practice a lot, to be honest. That's all I really can say. You know, watch women NBA, learn drills, and, you know, just practice every chance that you get. Push yourself, and then try to, like, you know, reach different goals as you try to get better. Okay, I've been talking to this boy lately, but I'm not over my ex. What should I do? Okay, so for one, you don't ever want to play with somebody's feelings. So if you know that you're not over your ex, if he was a good person to you, you feel like that y'all can, you know, rekindle and try again, then just tell that person how you feel. Hopefully they understand. Go back to your ex. And if that was a bad person to you, then, you know, try to just move on and do better, and just be like, okay, the person I'm talking to now is, you know, a better person for me, and they're going to actually love me better than my ex did. So try to think about it that way. Okay, y'all, so right now the tortilla is like currently cooking, and I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to flip it whenever I feel like it's ready. And like I said, hopefully it turns out right. But on to the next question. How will I know when I'm ready for a relationship? God will give you signs for one. You know, if he's sitting here giving you signs back to back that that person is for you, then that's one sign. Anyway, so let me go ahead and wrap this video up. The tortilla is almost done. I'm about to go ahead and flip it onto the other side. Okay, y'all, so it's finally done. It just finished cooking. I'm about to go ahead and finish these questions up real quick, and then we're gonna cut it open, and I'm gonna do a taste test and let y'all know how it tastes. Okay, so this next question is, where do you get your shoes from? I get my shoes from Hewitt Sports or Kids Foot Locker, either one. I prefer Kids Foot Locker though, because I wear size 6 and I can get them cheaper. Next one, I've been wanting to crash out lately. Pray to God, that's all I can say, and try to do something that's gonna keep you motivated and keep your mind off of whatever it is that's bothering you, because you don't want to do that and you don't know what the outcome can be. How do you know when it's the right time to do it? If you feel like that's your person, and if you know that person makes you feel comfortable around them, if you feel like you can trust them with your body, and you know that's the person you want to be with, because you don't want to just mess with a person and then go talk to somebody else. You don't want to do that. So if you feel like you and that person is going to, you know, last, you know, for a good amount of time, then that could be a reason. Okay, so for these last two, what should I do if I'm going through depression? Like I said, pray to God for one. Try to do something to keep you distracted. Basically the same thing for the other question. So that answers that. Just, you know, pray to God and do something that'll keep you off of whatever it is. You can do therapy too. If you feel like therapy is going to help you, then that's another way. Okay, so my last question is, how do you stay consistent with YouTube? Get you a good schedule. Try to find videos that you feel like you know that will be interesting. Also, You know, try to get yourself, be like, okay, I gotta post today if I want to be able to, you know, hit this amount of subscribers, if I want to hit this many watch hours. You know, set a goal for yourself that, you know, you're really gonna want to hit, and then you're gonna have the motivation to do it. That was that last question. I had to hurry up and rush through those questions real quick because I didn't know if my camera was gonna cut off. But I just showed y'all how to tortilla. Okay, y'all, so I was struggling for a minute to find somewhere to put the phone, but this is how it looks. The other side looks crispy or whatever, it looks burnt, but y'all don't mind it, okay? I kind of let it cook for a little bit too long, but we finna go ahead and cut this open and see how it looks. I'm trying to rip it. Okay, so this is how the inside looks. It low-key looks good to me, so I'm about to go ahead and taste it real quick and see how it tastes. I'll taste this side. It's actually good. I'm not gonna lie. That is good. Oh, y'all can't play with me. I ate. Most definitely, I ate. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the post notification bell. This was a successful video. I'm glad that it came out pretty good. And I hope y'all like how it look or whatever, besides, you know, one side being burnt. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off here. And I'm going to see you in my next video.